Hi team, welcome to Cloud Pandit. In this Microsoft Fabric Master Program, in today's session, we will talk about how to copy data from AWS S3 bucket to Lakehouse in Microsoft Fabric. So first, let's see how to create a S3 bucket. Okay, open here console.aws.amazon.com. You must have a AWS account. So I'll be just login with my credentials. Okay, let's enter your password and sign in. Once you sign in, you can just browse through the different services that we have in the AWS by clicking on services here. You can come down here, you will see storage. You can click on the S3 bucket. Once you click on the S3 bucket, the like storage will be created. If you want to make it as a favorite, you can click on the star to make it as a favorite. Okay, so I just already selected the star, so that's why it is added into the S3 bucket. It is in the favorite list. What is the advantage of having it in favorite is like you can quickly access that particular services. Now click on the S3 bucket. So now click create a bucket. So I am creating the bucket in East to West general. So bucket name I am giving it as Cloud Pandit S3 for Fabric. So let's check whether this name is available. Yes. Then ACL disable, enable the public access, acknowledge that, and then create a bucket. Okay. So very few options that you need to modify. So but bucket name must be unique. Go inside the bucket. Let's create a folder called input. Okay, so I created a folder called input. Create the folder. So once you created an input folder, inside input folder you can have the files. So if you want to have a one file, you can have one file. If you want to have a multiple files, you can even have a multiple files like this. Okay, I just uploaded. Now click upload in order to load all these three files into the input folder. Now you can see under input folder, you can able to see custard.csv, emp.csv, others.csv. This is under this bucket. Under this input folder, I am able to see these three files. So now my goal is these three files, I want to load it into, go to data factory, go to my workspace. I want to load these three files into the my Lakehouse. Click on Lakehouse. Lakehouse name I'm giving it as a Cloud Pandit Lakehouse 002. Create it. So in this particular Lakehouse, I am going to create a folder called output folder. Let's click on this, click on output folder. Under this particular output folder, I want to load the data. How we can do that? Go to my workspace, click on new, click on data pipeline. So the pipeline name is, I'll say PL for data ingestion underscore daily. If you want to make it as a daily, you just make it as a daily. So we can see this particular pipeline is created. In order to copy data from AWS S3 to the Lakehouse, we can able to simply use the copy data activity. So within this copy data activity, so click on source. It is external source. So click new. Here you can search for S3. Okay, select image on S3. So once you select the image on S3, okay, so you need to put the like URL of the S3 bucket. Okay, s3.image.aws.com. So that is the just URL. Okay, https:// what is that URL which has shown is s3 dot s3 dot what is that further image on aws.com. Okay, image on aws.com. So same URL you need to keep it here. Okay, connection name is I can say ls for S3. Access key is I need to get the access key ID and the secret access key. This is not recommended to use. For now I am just using this way. So go to security credentials. Under security credentials, we can able to see like global credentials I'm generating, but this is not recommended. Okay, so you can't have more than one key, so that's why I'm just deleting the existing key to generate a new key. Okay, delete it. Now to create a new key, as I mentioned, click on Cloud Pandit, click on security credentials. You will come here. You can see access keys. Click on create access key. This is a root user access keys are not recommended. That's what I told. But for now, let me create this way. I understand. Create access key. Once you generated access key, you can copy and put that here. Access key ID. Come here again. Copy this particular secret value and put that particular secret access key here and click create. So that's how we need to create the connection to our S3 bucket. Now connection type, you can say image on S3, test the connection. You can test the connection type, whatever connection we have established, whether that connection is, yeah, you can say connection is successful. Now as I want to copy multiple files from the folders, I'll use a wildcard file path. If you use a wildcard file path, you need to choose the bucket name. Just browse it, choose the bucket. So this is the bucket that we have created. So under this bucket, what is the main folder that we created? Input. What is the file name? File name is star. That's why I have used wildcard file name. So star I'll be using, meaning all the files that I have in the input folder I am taking. So where I need to copy this, come to workspace. Within workspace, this is the lakehouse that I have. Under this I have a folder called output folder. I'll be selecting this particular output folder. Then what I'll be doing, I'll be just, if you want to validate, you can validate the pipeline, no errors. Now you can save and run this particular pipeline. So where we can see the output of this particular pipeline, under outputs, you can able to see the, under outputs, we can able to see the copy data activity which is running. Let's wait for a second. It is going to be updated the status. It will update the status of the copy. Okay, now you can see copy data activity succeeded within a 16 seconds. It got succeeded. If you click on the copy data, it is saying 3 files it read and 3 files it has written. Where we can see the output files, go to Lakehouse. Under output folder, we should be able to see those 3 files. Yes, these 3 files I am successfully able to copy from AWS S3 to Lakehouse. Okay, so if you have any questions, if you are getting any errors or something, please put your error messages or any doubts in the comment section, team. I'll answer all those questions. I request all of you to subscribe my YouTube channel and encourage me and support me, team. Thank you. That's it for today.